Good evening, fellow punters. Will I? On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. No, I'll only murder it. It's one of my favourite three songs of all time, but I'll leave it to the Eagles. I was actually thinking of Glenn Fry when he was coming up the stretch. Great little hurting that I knew he was well handicapped to win it on his performance last year and the way he had run this year. 20s went out to 25s and absolutely powdered off the boards altogether. But I felt fairly good about that horse that he'd run into a place, at big odds. But I felt the same about the one in the race in Ayr today. And it didn't run at all the way I expected. And actually I was watching the race on the phone and I knew the colours was yellow and red. And the horse that actually won it, I knew we were drawn high and I wasn't sure was the commentator right or not. And I was thinking, that's us, but it wasn't. We were farther over in the middle. And so Unique didn't do any good. I was a bit disappointed with the way that finished off its race. And Rasden in the last. But a profitable day, and I seen somebody had Ingles Rock and Flying Like a Dream, or Eagles or something. There was three of them. But a good day all round when you tip a 20-1 winner and it goes off at 7-2 favourite. 3 for tomorrow. It's very competitive tomorrow, and there was a couple of nice races there on the turf, staying races, but Godolphin have 2 or 3 in each race, so I left them alone. The 2:15 at Newbury, a Group 3, Manaccan. It won for us there recently when Ryan Moore was riding it for John Ryan. It's to the listed race. This is a Group 3. It's better at 5 than it was at 6. Previous to that, it tired in the last 100 yards. Now, this is a Mitbahi and Chill and Tis Marvellous. All very good sprinters. So Pat Dobbs is riding it tomorrow for the first time. Slight negative, that's the only thing. But it's a 7-2 favourite. It's gone favourite now at 7-2. We won on it the last two. We had a good win on it. We'll stay loyal. It's an improving horse. I think Mitbahi could be the danger, not Tis Marvellous. So we could go, well, I'll call it 2 points win on that. Then the big race of the day, the big handicap is the Ayr Gold Cup. Canjar is 4-1. It has drifted. It was 7-4 and 2-1 there a couple of days ago. But the horse in it that I've selected is Vadream for Charlie Fellows. It's a 4-year-old filly. It's out of Brazen Bow. It's 2 for 11. It actually won first time out as a 2-year-old. And it was his only run as a 2-year-old, if I remember correctly. Then it ran 6th in the 1,000 guineas last year, the one that Alcohol Free won. It won a Group 3 in Ascot last October. 4 runs this year. It ran in the Jubilee Stakes and it ran in a Group 2 first time out. Like the Jubilee Stakes is a Group 1. It ran in a Group 3 in France and was second in a listed race the last time. And there was a few good seasoned sprinters behind him or behind her. It's her first time in a handicap. It's drawn high, which is a plus. It's 16-1. They're paying 6 places, a pint each way on Vadream. And then there's a race in Navan tomorrow, the 3:45. There's a reserve there, Happaugue. If that gets in, could be worth an each way bet because this is 2 miles. And even though it's an uphill finish in Navan, it showed in Bellestown that there's a race in it of this nature. But when they stepped up to 19 furlongs the last time and it clearly didn't stay. But if it gets in, have a look at it. And one other each way bet in the 5-10 at Newbury, Micks Dream. We won on this before as well. I was saying that I had a dream. We're dreaming all the time anyway, so it's no harm dreaming. Some of the dreams come true. But they're paying 6 places on this. There's 20 in the race. He's 12-1. But it's 7-1 the field. It went up £7 for that time it won in Newmarket. And then it ran in Newmarket again since. What do you call him? Rhinemoor Road at that time for Roger Teal. But it was up £7. It was second the last time to an odds-on shot. But it ran, and it ran pretty well. They're paying 6 places, I see, and it's a 12-1 shot. Harry Burns has taken off 3, so that's only £4 higher than its winning mark. So that's about it. There's a few more that Saturday's too competitive, so we'll leave it at that. Anyway, I got a few pounds today for Listowel. I'll be off Friday and Saturday of next week, coming back on the Sunday evening. So hope to see some of you down there on the Saturday. I got the the thing from in the post, the code from YouTube. So I put that in. That's to verify my address. So that's another step done. Now the bank thing is the next step, and then tax is the one after that. So we're getting there anyway, by degrees, slowly but surely. Anyway, bash the bookies, over and out. Enjoyed. I might have a Radox bath tonight, and I might watch that, and I'll put on the Eagles in the background. Actually, that's what I'll do. A Radox bath tonight. Over and out.